Yo, what's good with y'all? Back at it again with another video. I hope everyone is feeling peaceful within themselves and having an amazing Saturday. It's a beautiful day, the sun is shining, get outside and enjoy it. I have no topic I wanted to speak on in this video. I just wanted to sit down and just flow and speak whatever decides to come through me. I feel into my spirit, so I'm gonna just speak and see whatever comes out. And if this ends up being a good video, I'm gonna post it. If not, I'm gonna keep it for me. But regardless of whether or not it ends up getting posted, these videos, whether or not you guys realize it, are just my thoughts. So most of these videos, if not all, at least on the recent, I'm speaking to myself, because these are thoughts that I just have that I'm like, yo, you need to work on this. But I upload them and speak them because I figure if I have these thoughts and I think that these thoughts can benefit me and help me evolve, someone else will be able to evolve and grow from these thoughts as well. And that's really why I started making these videos, because I enjoy teaching and helping people and all those things. But recently, my mind has been deeply into thought on like life after death, straight up. And I don't think that's a bad thing, but I really have reached a point where I do not believe in hell. I don't believe that there's that most high, that the universe would ever send any spirit, any soul somewhere to be punished for eternity because of the way that our subconscious minds were programmed in this current lifetime. Because the things that we end up doing in this lifetime almost all come down to the way our subconscious mind are programmed. And that's why people become the way they are. And some people can break out of those subconscious minds. They can break out of the way their subconscious mind is programmed. And some people just don't. It's not meant to be in this lifetime for them. So I've been feeling like that really Earth is like the lowest point. Like if you want to talk about, like, I guess Earth would be in the concept of purgatory to me, because I believe that our spirits and our souls come here until we're ready to ascend. And then once we are ready to ascend, we get to fly away and we get to go to the astral plane, the higher dimensions. But until then, we reincarnate on Earth to learn about ourselves and our spirits and grow. But that's a process, and everyone's soul's journey goes through like at a different point, and everyone's soul reaches that point at a different time. And no one can, and I can't control when you are gonna reach that point, and I can't control, and no one can control like when I would reach that point. But that's how I feel. Like Earth is just the place that we come to learn, but also enjoy it. Like I see why spirits and souls would want to reincarnate here, because I do believe that we as spirits have a choice to reincarnate back to Earth. Like, I do believe that there are times that we don't have a choice. Like if you're stuck in your ways really badly, stuck in your ego really badly, you have to reincarnate until you can get out of that cycle. But I do believe that we have a choice to come back down here, and I believe some of us get sent back down here to serve a purpose. And once that purpose is served, they're gone. That spirit goes back up. But I believe some spirits would choose to come back down here because there's a lot of beauty on Earth, even though there's a lot of bad. I mean, it's duality, yin and yang. The birds are chirping beautifully this morning. But when you think about it, like, there's a lot on this Earth that I feel you can only experience on this Earth, because beneath these physical body vessels, we're just a spirit. So when you get to that level of just realizing that everything's just a spirit, like in the higher dimensions, there's no gender, there's no none of that. Everything is just love and things of that nature, because everyone's just the spirit. But the thing is, and none of those spirits are attached, like they detach from everything. But what I've begun to realize is there's things on this earth that you can only experience on this earth. Like the feeling that you would get when you see a loved one for the first time after like years, like that's something that I feel we can only experience on this earth. And that's a beautiful thing. The sun hitting like your skin in the way that it is, like your feet on the grass and the dirt, that's something you can only experience on this earth, I feel. And that's why I feel like this is not, it's not all bad. Yeah, there's duality, and yeah, we got to deal with sad things and things like that, but there's a lot of beauty on this earth. The birds chirping when you step outside, like the sun shining when you step outside, the sky be beautiful, all these things. Like, I see the beauty. I see why people want to stay here. But that's just not me. But I understand. I see how people get stuck in a reincarnation cycle. I really do. Because it's so easy to get trapped into your ego when everything around you, social media, the news, even the people around you, unconsciously not realizing they can be tied into their ego, that they're speaking with their ego, and they don't even know it. It's hard to stay and not respond to egotistical thoughts egotistically. It can be hard. You know what I mean? So I see how people get stuck in a reincarnation cycle, and I feel as if one way to get out of that reincarnation cycle is really to tap in with your spirit. But not everyone wants to do that because they just enjoy it too much here. They enjoy they're attached to them. The people are attached to the money and the material objects, and there's nothing wrong with that because that is something that you really can only experience on this earth. And there's nothing wrong if that's the way that you enjoy things. But to me, I feel as if every single spirit should get to experience the higher dimensions and get to experience the different astral planes. Basically, my beliefs upon death is that there's no hell at all. I don't believe we get sent anywhere for eternity to be punished. That's a stupid idea. Stupid concept. There's no way. I believe that once again, like I said, we reincarnate onto this earth until we are ready to ascend, until we learn enough about ourselves to ascend and we really get inner peace and maintain it. And I believe that there are different levels that we can ascend to, and depending on where you are on your soul's journey, you ascend to the level of where you are on your soul's journey, and you get to keep ascending. And then eventually you can make a choice. Okay, I'm going to reincarnate back to earth. And when you reincarnate back to earth, basically it's like wiping your slate clean. You forget everything and you have to relearn it. And that's something that only happens on this down here. So like I'm saying, I see why people enjoy it. Every single time you come down into a physical vessel to experience it, it's a different experience. No matter what, you have to relearn everything, and you're gonna experience something different in every single time. And I feel like that's the beauty in it. So I see how it happens, and I see why it happens. But I feel every single spirit should get to the point where they ascend. Every single spirit. I don't think any spirit should be stuck in a reincarnation cycle forever. But to be honest, I don't think any spirit, I think every single spirit will ascend at some point in time. I think every spirit can break their reincarnation cycles 110%, because it's not a matter of if you do, it's a matter of when you do. Like, everyone's on their own soul journey. Eventually, in one of those lifetimes, you gotta break the cycle. It has to happen. There's no way it can't happen. Personally, I feel as if I have an ancient soul within my physical body vessel, but I don't know if this is my first time really tapping in and breaking out of a reincarnation cycle that I've been stuck in, or sorry, I gotta spit, or if it's my first time, or if I was sent down here to serve a purpose, or if I chose to come back down here just to enjoy this experience again. I don't know, but I do know that where I'm at now, I I have found inner peace, and I'm trying to maintain it, but it's hard. Like, I get caught into emotions, and I think the difference between like inner peace and self-love is when you have self-love, that's when you see your flaws, see what's wrong with you, you try to fix them, but you still love yourself regardless. I know I'm a skinny, I know my physical vessel's skinny, but I'm still gonna love myself regardless, and I work to make myself not be so skinny, because that was one of the things that bothered me. But regardless, if I stay skinny, if not, I'm still gonna love myself. Self-love is seeing your flaws and still choosing to love yourself. And I think inner peace, and the difference, and what inner peace is being able to, when small things happen that would usually frustrate you, when someone says something to you to try to get you mad, to try to tickle your emotions, to try to get you to react, instead of reacting, you respond, and you don't get frustrated, and you don't let that emotion control you. You just respond. You take a step back, you take a deep breath, and you say, okay, I feel that emotion, but that emotion in me. I'm not going to respond with this anger or with this frustration or egotistically. I'm going to respond peacefully, and I'm not going to give them any energy, but I will still respond, or I just won't respond at all, because sometimes it's better to just not speak, and that's true. Everyone can see things, so if they can see what you're doing, if they can see the type of time you're on, there's no need to say anything. There isn't. So inner peace, though, I believe is harder to maintain than self-love. With all the people around, all the spirits around, and some spirits not realizing that they are stuck into their egos, and then they say things to you to try to get some energy out of you, to try to attack you so you can give them some of your energy, and things like that. And they don't even do that purposely. They don't know that they're doing that. They just subconsciously do it. But then you have to like really try to hold on to that inner peace and not react and not get mad and just respond peacefully. And that's some of the hardest things, because a lot of people, a lot of spirits within this body vessels are like that. And even with that, there'll be times where I say things and I'm like, dang, why did I say that? Like, I went to a deli, and the guy said, like, next time you come, make sure you have the mask up when you walk in. And I was like, I thought the thought, and I was like, you shouldn't say that. But for whatever reason, I said I probably won't be coming back. And after that, I was like, why did you say that? That's an egotistical response. See, that right there, I lost my inner peace. I did not maintain my inner peace right there. But at the end of the day, I'm grateful that happened, because I can learn from that. And the only person that's going to judge me is me. You know what I mean? And so, like, once I forgave myself, I was all good. I mean, I said sorry to the guy. I explained to the guy, I didn't mean it that way. What I really meant was, because I usually bring my own food. When I'm talking about at work, I usually bring my own food, so I don't have the need to go out and get lunch. But that day, I did not have my own food, so that's why I went out. And then I said that, and I realized that he probably took it in the wrong way, because I was feeling like I felt the energy get lowered. I felt a little bad vibration in my body after that, and I was like, okay, you shouldn't have said that. Like, that's egotistical. You really just you did not maintain your inner peace right there. So it's really harder to maintain inner peace than self-love, because once you find the self-love don't go nowhere. Like, once you get it, the self-love is there, and it's gonna be there. But inner peace, once you find it, once you get inner peace, the inner peace may not always be there. Things are gonna happen, and it's so easy to get caught into emotions and things. But it is what it is, yo. So that's really what I've been working on, is really just maintaining this inner peace within myself, not reacting, responding, like really letting go of my ego, knowing that the egotistical thoughts are still going to be there, but not letting them control me, not saying anything egotistically, just being at peace and trying to spread love and be kind. and really teach people. I think I'm gonna be a psychology teacher, yo. Not I think, I'm pretty sure I am, because I feel I could tie in my knowledge into a psychology class very well. So, yeah. With that being said, I don't want to keep talking, because I feel like I could just sit here and speak forever. So I'm gonna cut the video here. Get outside and enjoy the sun today. Live your life and enjoy your life. Peace, much love. Everyone, stay blessed and find your inner peace.